We'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Red Wolves will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So Missouri State's offense will go to work first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Reads it, fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bears moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Bears line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Arkansas State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Got it behind the line. It's Armstrong. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. On the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Fitted in the window for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Pulls it in. It's Joyner. And he'll be smacked to the ground. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Boyd. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, you see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the 22 on 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Marshall was anything but dominant, but the Thundering Herd are going to leave this stadium today winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L-Cup. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He'll take the deep shot. Catch inside the 25. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Sweet cut there. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw for it. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So here comes the Bear offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And they find the big play wide receiver again. This guy has been featured early, and it looks like it's going to be often. Already over 100 yards, still in the 2nd quarter. He is having himself a day.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Red Wolves! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Missouri State offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Handoff from the gun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Bears decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Got the back over the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. Got some room to run. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bears want to move quickly. The carry going off right tackle here. He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Coleman. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
A good job by this. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Got a man. It's Armstrong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just keeps slinging it. The sure hands, it's Armstrong. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Got a man, it's Joyner. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gives it on the option. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now on first down from the 28. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bears will hustle to the line. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. It's complete to the left. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Bears will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it back. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Well, here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now.
Turning it on! Touchdown, Red Wolves! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Picks up the first down, still moving.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Wide open on the right. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Bears will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Power football with the run. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Harrell. Got enough space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. It's out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to throw. It's Leonard. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pocket breaking down. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Young. Oh, he got loose. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line trying to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Bears, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it to the right side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. The Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Red Wolves can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. Free up the gut. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. So that's not exactly optimal as far as the defense starting a stand, giving up an 80 spot, now dealing with a 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Dropping back, it's Coleman. Floating away. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Arkansas State.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Fox. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for it all. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And they did tack on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.